Welcome to Recipes for Love, and I'm Ellie Love, and today we're making grown-up Rice Krispy Treats, lemon and margarita. Alrighty, everybody, we're going to get ready to start making our grown-up Rice Krispy Treats. Of course, today, as you can see, I'm not wearing my apron because I have this lovely dress that Miss Christina got for me, specifically for a different recipe that did not get made. But I found a lemon recipe to wear and show off this dress, and we have matching dresses, so if you watch the Livecast show, you'll be able to see both of us in them, which is super adorable. And this was a super quick and easy recipe because the Livecast kind of snuck up on me. My live work, home life balance has been quite out of whack lately, so we needed quick and easy, but I wanted something a little grown up. So we found this lemon recipe, and we were going to make some Rice Krispy Treats because who doesn't love Rice Krispy Treats, but nice little twist. So we're going to get started on making those, and then we'll move on into the even more adult version. I have all my ingredients measured out because Rice Krispies are quick and fast and you need everything quickly. But first I'm going to zest the lemon, and I just wanted to, because that's part of what makes them just a little extra special, is the fresh lemon zest in them. Alrighty, there we are, done with the zesting of the lemon. We're going to add, it's about 2 teaspoons of lemon zest in there that will be added to the marshmallow mixture before we add the Rice Krispies. So now we're going to get started on melting and putting everything together. And now we're going to put in 6 tablespoons of butter and get that melting. Takes just a minute for that to get melted down. You want it to be pretty warm, but you don't want to get it too hot or the marshmallows will melt too quickly. And I know that seems contradictory, but if they melt too quickly, they will set up too quickly when you go to stir in the Rice Krispies, and then it's hard to work with. So you want them to melt slowly, slowish. All right, butter is mostly melted down, and now we're just going to add in the majority, lost one, a bag of marshmallows. We set aside 1 cup of the bag of marshmallows to add in later. And then we just want to stir these down. It doesn't take long for these to melt down. Okay, here we are. Most of the marshmallows are melted now. I'm just going to finish that off just a little bit more. I want them nice and smooth. You can see we've got a nice runny consistency. Definitely want to keep stirring so you don't end up burning the bottom. Unfortunately, burning them in the pan is not like roasting them over the fire. You won't have a toasty marshmallow flavor. All right, there we go. Ready to move this off. I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner off. Move it off the heat all the way. And I'm going to put that lemon zest in here. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And 2 teaspoons of lemon extract to just really boost that lemon flavor. And stir that in. Get it nicely incorporated. And now I want to add the Rice Krispies first. Dump them all in there, and then I want to put that extra bit of marshmallows that we kept on top of the Rice Krispies. That way they don't melt right into the other already melted marshmallows. Stir them all up real good. Perfect. Now we are ready to transfer this into a 9x13 pan. One very important step, make sure that you grease your pan before you put your Rice Krispie Treats into the pan, or they will forever become one. Slip these right into that pan. Sometimes this is easier if you have 2 people. Alright, there we go. Put this off to the side. And another little trick is, before you try to push these down into the pan, if you spray your hands a little bit, because then they will not become one with the Rice Krispie Treats either. And then press them down. Ooh, I probably should have greased them a little more, apparently. Because when I did this last time, it worked beautiful. Make them nice and flat. Leave as much of it in the pan as possible. Alright, we are done squeezing that, so I'm just gonna, eat a little before. Oh, yeah. These are amazing. So I'm gonna clean up my hands, and then we're gonna make the topping. So we are going to now melt some white chocolate candies to drizzle over the top, and we're stirring a little lemon or yellow food coloring to make them all pretty. And we're ready. So now we're going to add just a little bit of yellow food coloring to make these yellow and make it super pretty. Perfect. Now we're ready to put it on the Rice Krispie Treats. Drizzle it right over there. Makes them a little fancy. Perfect. And we just need to set them in the fridge for about an hour till they get nice and firm, and then cut them up. All right, now we're getting ready for the grown-up version of Rice Krispie Treats, the super adult ones. So this is a variation on a theme of something I've made before. They were margarita bars, but we're gonna turn them into Rice Krispie Treats. We're gonna add some lime and tequila. Now, all of the steps are exactly the same. The only real variation is the actual flavors that we're adding. So let's get started. This is the first place where we do things differently. So instead of lemons, we're going to be using all the lime and a little tequila. Add a little bit of green food coloring, maybe, if I can get it to open. A little green, make it pretty. And this is also where our next variation is going to come in. We're going to add some coarse salt to the top. Go. And the salt. And this way it will stick to the chocolate. You don't want a lot, just a little for flavor. Perfect. Now that they are all cooled off and set up, we're going to cut them a little bit. I am going to cut them into some narrow strips first and then take them out of the pan and cut them into some small bite-sized pieces so that we can get them a little smaller. It's a little easier to cut them on the or the cutting board. Just cut them into small bite-sized pieces, which makes them absolutely perfect for a party or a barbecue. That was a long one. There we go. A little bit of the lemon ones, a little bit of the tequila lime, and, you know, perfect size for trying out.